Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we are going to be breaking down the US 30 trade and the GDP trade, alright, and the US oil trade. For the US 30 trade, this trade has stopped me out at a break even, but I'm still going to show you guys how you are going to find a buy opportunity because the overall trend is bullish, right? But we are seeing minor pullback going on currently. But if you look carefully on this my monthly time frame, you can clearly see that this trend is still very much bullish. Okay, so we are seeing some minor pullback, some minor retracement, which is bound to happen, right? Because you see this previous weekly, monthly bullish move. Okay, so the market will not just continue moving like this. All right, there will be another minor correction before we see a continuation on this US trade. Okay, but if you look carefully from the previous price action, the market always tends to be using previous resistance as support, right? From, see, this level is a previous resistance here, right? That turns support. Okay, the same thing happened here, previous resistance that turns support. So there's another probability that this trend may also use this previous resistance as what, as support here, right? So basic law of a bullish trend, of a trendy market: higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher high, lower highs. All right, that is pretty much what a US 30 trend is doing right now. Okay, but from this monthly time frame, everything still put it towards the upside, so I'm going to be looking for a potential buy opportunity towards the overall trend of this monthly time frame, right? But let's go to daily time frame so we see this pullback clearly. So on this on this daily time frame, on this daily trend line, you see we are pretty much broke. We have broke out of this. We have break out of this daily trend line. So as long as we have broken out of this trend line, the next level for US 30 is 45,000. This green, this blue bar area of 45,000. But we can actually find another sell opportunity. We can find a sell opportunity, short-term sell opportunity on this US 30 trade, right? But I don't like trading a counter trend market. But let me show you how you can possibly find a sell opportunity to ride this pullback to the downside. All right, so you might see the correction from here. But if I want to find a buy opportunity on this trade, I'm going to wait for this market to come take out this previous low. All right, this previous low must break out. Once we break out of this previous low, this monthly resistance that might turn support here, that is the area I'll be looking to find another buy opportunity. But for me, I might also look for a sell opportunity if I see something like this happen. Okay, this might be a break, this is a breakout, so I might see some correction here, a continuation, right? A continuation into this level. Okay, this might be a break, retest, continuation. But let's see what's going to happen the coming weeks. If US 30 able to make some correction back into this supply area, I'm going to be looking for a sell opportunity to set this minor pullback towards the downside. Okay, but if you are looking for a sell trade, this happen, my first my first take profit is going to be at this level of 45,479 to 45, a round up number of 45,000. All right, this is the level I will be aiming to take out my second target on this US 33. Okay, all right, so we stop at the break even, we make some profit. Our first take profit previously was at 47,000, this level, so we are aiming for about 49,000 level, but the market never came to 49,000. It gets to 48,400, then continue on this retracement. So I'm still very much bullish on the US 30 trade, but if I'm to find a sell opportunity, this is how I'm going to look for a sell opportunity. All right. Okay, so for the British pounds, I also did analysis on this last week. I'm currently on a set trade uh, on this British pounds. Okay, I jump in here somewhere at this 50 Fibonacci retracement at this confluence area. I've already told you what the confluence area is, so I'm not going to do pretty much more explanation on that. Okay, so if you want to know what the confluence area is, go back to my YouTube channel and watch my previous analysis, my previous uh, YouTube episode to understand what a confluence area is. All right, so I was able to jump in somewhere here at this 50 Feb retracement level. Okay, my stop loss is currently as 1.32325. Okay, I'm aiming for my first profit target about this 100% Feb retracement. That's about 127 pips. I dropped this signal on my private community channel. Okay, so if you want to be getting my VIP trading signal, be part of my private community. I also drop free signal in my public community, but unlimited signal is on my VIP community. If you want to be part of that trading community, use the link at the description right now to send me a message on my Telegram, YouTube, and I will add you to my private community. Okay, as for this trade, I dropped this trade on my private community, but depending on the time you are watching this, if you want to get in, you can still get in and put your stops at 1.32325. Okay, but if you don't want to miss out on my all this signal, I will encourage you to be part of my private community. Okay, so our first profit target about 127 pips is at this 100% extension level. Aim for that's your first area. You should always aim to take out your first profit. Okay, because you might see some correction from this 100% retracement level, while our second target is at this level, this extension level, or this support level. That's about 420 pips drop on GDP. Okay, about 420 pips drop on GDP. All right, so that's pretty much what's going on, guys. I've already break this GDP down. I'm just showing you my entry right now. Okay, so now the other currency pair I also want to talk about. let's look at uh, let's look at euro, but my favorite pair currently is GDP and US 30. But let's look at the euro market. So as for the euro market, alright, this first touch on this trend line. So you see multi-one, first touch, second touch, so third touch here, but I'm not on this trade. Okay, but if I want to find an entry on this trade, this is how I'm timing to find an entry. I want to first of all see a breakout on this previous support level. Okay, once we break out of this level, I'm trying to find this. I'm going to look for an entry. I see a breakout here. Okay, might see this previous support might turn a resistance. If that happens, this I'm going to find an entry on this euro market. Okay, this I'm going to find an entry on this euro market. If you're able to take out this previous support, if it turn a resistance here, then I'm going to be looking for a sell opportunity. But I'm currently on GDP trade. The other trade I'm currently trying to find an entry is the US oil trade. The US oil trade has stopped us out on the break even. Alright, we have been stopped out at the break even on this trade. But if I'm to find another entry on this trade right now, this is how I'm going to look for an entry, guys. This is how I'm going to look for an entry. Alright, see this previous, the market is reacting to this level. Once I start seeing some red candlestick closure at this level, if I start seeing some red candlestick close at this level, then we are coming back to this previous $56 to $53. Alright, but if you're able to break out of this supply area here, that means this daily blue black bar area is the next level for US oil. But if you are still maintaining above this level, we have broken out of this trend line. Okay, so if I start seeing a red candlestick closure here, I'm going to be finding another sell opportunity on this US oil trade. All right, so while you put your profit at $56, then overall profit will be at this institutional level of $53. So this pretty much coming my entry and exit on this US oil trade. I'll still give you guys updated. I will posting this on my private community. I will posting this on my private community, and if you want to be part of that community, don't forget to join the community with the link at the description. And if you don't want to miss out on this my weekly prediction that I always do on every weekend, subscribe to the channel. Let's move this YouTube channel to a 1,000 subscriber. Subscribe, like, drop a comment at the comment section. Let me know what you think about all this trade that you have traded, all the signal that I always drop. Let me know at the comment section which of this pair you are currently going to be trading this week, and I will catch you at next episode.